cheerleader or whoever you were dating at the time.
I've never been really close to neighbors ever. Field, yes, sir.
Letting them in from even over the border under Obama. So we start with them. We have the 663,000 convicted criminals, including among them the 13,000 illegals convicted of murder and 15,000 convicted of rape. We can start there, right?
Good place to start, yeah.
Yeah. So we have plenty of people. The left is already screaming about losing their precious future voters, but look at who Trump is talking about home and deporting here. And again, home and I love how he's using him here, not just because he's been head of the Border Patrol before. He's been, he has had positions within ICE, but this is a comprehensive position to make sure he's going to handle the deportations. Good. Trump is going to start with the more than 1 million people who already have judges' deportation orders. Okay, so what is Trump doing here? He's enforcing federal law.
No.
If you don't like it, change federal law.
Right, exactly.
It's the existing federal law. You Democrats, you were in charge. You've been in charge for what, the last 4 years of Congress? Why didn't you change it? Right, you didn't. Okay, he's enforcing federal law. It's 1.1 million have judges' deportation orders. They're just wandering around because Her Highness and Joe neglected to have them deported. In fact, they wouldn't let most of them be deported. You had to have a serious criminal record before they would deport you, even with judges' orders. So we'll get rid of them right off the
So
top.
they're none. So they didn't do what a judge had ordered them to do,
Exactly.
which any other time they're expecting people to follow what judges say.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto the US 29 South, I-185 South ramp to Atlanta.
Nope. No. So we're going to start with them, and then the 663,000 with the criminal histories are not eligible for citizenship, and so they will be deported next. So we do this.
Turn right onto the US 29 South ramp, then merge onto I-185 South.
They're not immigrants. They're illegal immigrants. Immigrants are the people coming in the front door. Nobody's sending them home. No, that's not a thing. So, but the teeth gnashing has already begun here by the left.
Well, it's because they always misrepresent the facts.
Continue on I-185 South for 3/4 of a mile.
Right. And there, you know what? You're going to start to see stories about some little girl whose mom's going to be divorced, and that's not where.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to take exit 14B for I-85 South, US 29 toward Atlanta.
And they should have been deported years ago. It's going to get really upset. Meanwhile, these meeting members for Trump are
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 14B.
again, Trump got 24% of the black male vote. That is devastating. For comparison, he got 12%.
Continue on I-85 South for 48 miles.
Exactly what you were talking about well before this election, when those polls started coming in that were showing, that Trump was picking up support in the Hispanic community with black males predominantly. You talked about this a long time ago. You said this whole time looking to Trump victory.
Yeah.
He did.
We're getting more numbers in over the weekend because a lot of the votes were finalized. 47% of the Hispanic vote, that's an all-time vote, went from 38% in 2020. So they massively exceeded elections here. And again, I want to bottom line this for our side. Why do we do this? Because Trump's a great guy. Well, yeah, but no. It doesn't matter how great Trump is or even what his message is if nobody hears it. We were totally censored in 2020. This election, we were back. Still in town square, able to debate despite the FBI's best efforts. And when we are allowed to debate and present our side without being censored, we will win the vast majority of the. They can't stop free speech now. They have a problem. Worse yet, inside FBI headquarters, they are absolutely terrified of this report. That story coming up.
15 minutes of non-stop breaking news and stimulating talk kicks off every hour on the Terra Show only on News Talk 98.9 WORD.
The voice of the Carolinas.
Now look at traffic from the News Talk 98.9 WORD traffic center. Still got some delays. 85 northbound from the 51-mile marker to the 52-mile marker northbound 85 in Greenville County. And in Greenville, got a collision on 385 northbound at Florence Road in East Stone Avenue. Now the Carolinas' most trusted forecast from the News Talk 98.9 WORD Weather Center.
Skies will become mostly sunny for today with a high around 76. And for today, mostly clear, low near 49. Tuesday, sunny high 71. Some sky conditions high around 58 degrees. Meteorologist Jeff
Roar.
News Talk NWWRD Weather Center. Currently, it's 57.
Streets on with Bill Brady. They're projecting action, but their facts they remain. One is still the election, the other one's conspiracy theories. If not really a fiber on these terms, but all this so much for ag to throw around. When it comes to this sort of sit back and wonder how on earth we can keep trying to pull this stuff without destroying all these things.
Raw chicken.
Now,
I don't want to play chicken.
On 98.9, the voice of the Carolinas.
Cats and trees are planning to a huge call right now. It's just what happened with the stock market last
I don't want to play chicken going 90 down the highway. That's damn right.
last time. Yeah, so it's just all these companies that shattered their homes on the stock market value. And of course, the stock market itself, three of the markets, in fact, hitting all-time highs. But you need to be properly positioned to profit from this. Whether you're saving or returning, or your RP and return, you'd like to stay there. Folks, the left's not going to let this stand. What do they always do to counter Trump? They did it with COVID, with all the lies they told about COVID, they destroyed some COVID. There's no purpose to the COVID lies.
I live in those states, South Carolina, so I live in a ground farm.
In fact, it was no more deadly than flu for those under 60. And that's the size of the COVID lie. They will do anything to destroy Trump's economy. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to tell the truth about the 5 years economy. All these government agencies that have been fudging all these figures, we're going to find out GDP's fake. In fact, we're probably already in a recession. We're going to find out the GDP numbers from the government are as fake as the job numbers.
Live right near where they, North Carolina got hit pretty bad. We got hit bad.
Right now, so there's two things going on. You've got this sort of profit from the stock market, like, oh, geez, a lot of clouds on the horizon. You need a really good financial advisor to get you through that. And my deal, Philip Allen, great economist and retirement planning, exactly what you need. Look, why not sit down with them for a free, no obligation consultation? That's the cost of anything. They'll show you what they've been able to do for listeners over the last 2+ decades.
Yeah, you still got chicken that's pretty damn big.
Great. If not, well, no obligation. Just be on your way. So I guarantee you learn something about how to have a better investment horizon. So maybe
You also got the damn oxygen looking chicken there. Like,
website
collars.
CSRP.info. CSRP.info. Listen to the podcast. I'm actually on the one for this weekend. It turned out really well, I think. You can find that there too. Guest hosted for Philip. CSRP.info. Securities offered through Madison Avenue Securities member FINRA SIPC.
Franklin,
for insurance products backed by
Georgia.
Bankability, the issuing company.
We're on a everyone high quality health insurance. And Better Health. We have plans with low out-of-pocket premiums. Go to ambetterhealth.com/enroll for your free, no obligation.
Well, going to work, going to Franklin, Georgia.
Ambetter Health is ranking as your products and services provided by our legal subsidiaries. That's a corporation of qualified health plan issuers in the states of Canada. AmbetterHealth.com. No benefit health insurance plans contain disclosures and limitations. This is a solicitation for insurance. Information is at AmbetterHealth.com. It's close to the bottom of the page.
Here's another great reason to use the United States Postal Service this season. When sending a package, why venture outside? Ship with USPS for a true holiday ride. Want to stay cozy and warm? There's no need to roam. With free package pickup and labels printed from home. We have over 600,000 employees always in motion. And before you know it, your gift has delivered in motion. Spread the holiday joy this season with USPS's enhanced network. Learn more at USPS.com/holidayride.
Breaking news all day long from around the world.
Too dang far.
Sometimes all that noise makes it hard to hear about what's
Hour and
happening
20
right
minutes.
now. With the free Odyssey app, getting your local news plus breaking news is easy. And even when you're not near a radio, stay connected with what's going on right here by listening live and push alerts. Just download the free Odyssey app and search and follow your local news station, and you're good to go. Breaking news to get you through your day at your fingertips. The free Odyssey app. That's
Hey, they are live video.
Living with dry age-related macular degeneration.
I'll never get no live.
Dry AMD. You may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and the risk for accident leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to slow Izervate is proven to slow GA progression. Izervate, patent vehicle, is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA.
Shit.
In or around your eye, Izervate can cause eye infection, retinal detachment,
Well, you ain't here.
For exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Pfizer Bay today. Visit PfizerBay.com. That's PfizerBay.com. Talk to Tara.
800-905-0989.
This is the Tara Show on News Talk 98.9 WORD.
The voice of the Carolinas.
How insane has love gone over this?
Get over.
Remember John Hinckley shot Ronald Reagan? He wanted to impress Jodie Foster. He didn't realize there is nothing he could do to impress Jodie Foster. She likes chicks. Anyway, he tried to kill Ronald Reagan. Remember him? He spent 3 decades in a mental institution before they finally let him out. He's had to take to social media to tell the insane left to stop contacting him, stop tweeting, encouraging him to shoot and kill Trump. He says he's a peaceful man now. He's not killing anything. They won't stop. Telling people to kill Trump. They look crazy. They're absolute idiots. Although I can understand how a victory of this magnitude might make you a little bit nuts. They still haven't figured out why it happened. They haven't. I think Lindsey Graham honestly had one of the best takes of it. He explained it in 15 seconds. Our Senator Lindsey Graham.
Kamala Harris's mayor convinced you basically have to mortgage your house to fill up your car, and when you go to the gas station, you're like, we upgrade your daughter's playing against some guy. They're political. I mean, that's the America that people don't like.
Yeah. Bernie Sanders tried to explain this question, and it truly basically happened. People, families making under $50,000 a year, who were not poor before Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. They were struggling. You know, before you try to raise about $50,000, that's hard. But now it's every day, right? They were more for 3 years later. You should have 25% increase in food prices in just 2 years if you can't afford food. Which, by the way, the exit poll finding I think is most profound is Fox News happened on Friday. Their exit poll, number one thing they were voting on, their biggest concern, was not the economy, not that before it is important, but literally food. I can't afford food. Because when you can't afford food, the other issues are like blah, 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 abortion, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I can't afford food. Democrats can't get this through their themselves. So Trump wanted those making under 50, families making under $50,000 for the first time, 49, 48. Bernie Sanders is speaking slowly and trying to explain this to the Democrat Party, and they are not grasping it. They have lost the working class.
Here is the reality. The working class of this country is angry. And they have a reason to be angry.
Yeah.
That man that Donald Trump did do is he said, I feel your pain, I know that you're hurting, and I have an explanation.
Well, that made Nancy Pelosi $1 dollars. Class which went into Congress, she got very angry at prices. Bernie is totally wrong. The problem is that actually these people are not poor, they are racists and also homophobic.
And almost back in saying that the Democratic Party has abandoned the working class families. That's where we are. In fact, why did voters who earn less than 100,000 K vote for Trump in such large numbers? Well, there are cultural issues involved in elections as well. Guns, violent gays, that's the way they say it. Jack Brewer is a former NFL player and is
So that's okay. So Nancy Pelosi, guns, God, and gays. They're racist. Totally racist.
Yeah, that's not right.
Totally racist. Which led to this meltdown on MSNBC by one of their commentators, Eddie Glotty, which is Americans flock to the polls for Republicans record numbers because they're upset that there are black kids on Cheerios commercials. Kid you not. This is what they think actually happened in this election. Take a listen to this. MSNBC losing their minds.
There's this sense that the whiteness
is under threat. The demographic shifts, the countries, and all this racially ambiguous juvenile Cheerios commercials are confusing the hell out of me.
I mean, a lot of people voted because their life's too damn expensive. And it was here, and it
They voted for you telling me, Stephanie, that all of these people believe that their lives are, that bread's too high, eggs are too high, that they voted for a convicted felon.
He's not a convicted felon, you stupid fuck.
I think that a lot of
Voted for ICI.
I'm not defending it, but I think there are tons of people that don't pay attention to, and I'm not defending it, don't pay attention to politics at all. But while we live in the most prosperous country in the world, people are saying, life's not fair, I'm not doing well, my son's still living in the basement, I can't seem to get a job, I don't like status quo, I'm voting for something else, I keep on first of all. I don't know if you feel
But I do not believe that.
Well, you believe the truth, you stupid fucking
The reason I
shit.
think you believe it is because you don't want to believe that that's what's really motivating them. It's always the case. People don't want to believe what the country actually is. Because if they believe it, they're going to have to confront what's in them. I don't believe that. They voted for a crook. Personally, notice.
Like Joe Biden?
Just do it.
Oh yeah, a crook, a thief,
Yeah,
a liar,
so, there was this thing, I looked it up, it's true. This
or
guy,
someone that got on her knees.
I want to explain this before I edit. This guy, he's black. This guy won in 2008. His name is Barack Obama. He's black. And I checked. He won with Obama votes. It was weird. And then in 2012, this is going to shock you, the black guy won again. Against the white guy. I know. Cheerios commercials. It's just if Barack Obama never won. And here's the thing, Americans did not like anything Barack Obama stood for. In the exit polling, when Mitt Romney won, I sat here just absolutely blown away. Why? Because the American public disagreed with Barack Obama on every single issue but one. It was the abortion issue. That was it. Someone, yeah, but just give the shit. That's who the American people are. They wanted to get the black guy a shot, they did. They liked it. Do you like her? It's just if a black dude has never beaten a white dude for president or 2 terms. It's just if that didn't happen. And now suddenly we're racist? So, does that make sense?
She wasn't black.
They're in total.
She didn't want to claim black.
You know what the problem is here? Their agenda is a disaster. And they can't deviate from it because their base won't let them. But their true base is only like 20%. They need them in the primaries to win. But you can't do this to the American people because we will start to not be able to afford food. You can't do it. They are stuck in the worst way.
Where are you at?
And that's the level of denial. And it really is unbelievable. And they you know what? Let them stay confused. Let them think it's the racism. Let them trash Americans again and again. You didn't vote for us, you're racist. No, we're trying to tell you we can't afford food. Butter is $7.
Eggs is $4.
Butter is $7.
Milk is almost $4.
They can't grasp it. They cannot. Right. Wait, Americans don't like socialism. We don't believe that. Okay, cool. Then run on it again, please. Please run on it again.
Yeah, you believe that shit? Yeah, man. More people want to be conservative than they really fucking know. They just don't know.
Genetics swear you should go for your joint pain. If you've been told you need joint surgery, if you're already taking steroids to deal with the pain, or you're taking
There's a stalled vehicle ahead.
Then you realize what's going
those
on.
things, you may be a candidate for this. There is another way. Please, whatever you do, don't have that joint surgery before you check out QC Kinetics. The consultation is free to see if you would be a candidate for this. And people
Start taking your guns and you'll fucking realize.
folks just raving about it. They use cellular therapies to revitalize joints and actually regrow that tissue. So they use your body's own healing properties, highly concentrated, carefully placed in your achy joints. It's amazing. So back pain, shoulder pain. These are cutting edge treatments in surgery. They require no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. So if arthritic joint pain is keeping you from doing the things you love, maybe it's an old sports injury, why not sit down with them? It takes about half an hour. I did it. And you'll learn a lot. So if you live anywhere from Greenville all the way up to Asheville, give them a call, schedule your free consultation, 864-448-3772. Again, from Greenville all the way up to Asheville, 864-448-3772 for QT Kinetics.
From the Eagles Market Studios, clear from Clemson to Cowpens and Clinton to Kingsville.
This is Talk 98.9 WORD, the voice of the Carolinas. Highway Patrol reports a pedestrian died in a collision in Greenville County Sunday evening. Good morning, I'm Lee Rogers in the News Talk 98.9 WORD 24/7 News Center. Troopers said it was around 7 p.m. 18-year-old Alex Francisco Baltazar was sitting or kneeling in the roadway when he was struck by a Ford pickup making a left turn from Witten Street onto Hutchins Street in the Welcome community of Greenville. An autopsy is scheduled for today. The cause of death is pending. That collision remains under investigation by the Highway Patrol. In Forest City, North Carolina, a man struck and killed there Saturday night. 32-year-old Charles Harrison hit by a vehicle while standing outside his home on Hardin Street. He was taken to Spartanburg Regional but did not survive his injuries. Forest City police are investigating that collision. A forensic exam is expected to be completed today. One person has died after a collision at an upstate car dealership. The Spartanburg County Coroner's Office says 39-year-old Max Charles Harris of Greenville was a passenger in a Honda Saturday that ran off the road and collided with several vehicles at Greer Mitsubishi on Highway 29 in Greer. Harris was taken to a Spartanburg hospital where he later died of his injuries around 11:30 Saturday night. Greer police are investigating that. And a suspect in custody after a weekend shooting in the Western North Carolina bar left one person dead. The Rutherford Police Department responded around 1:45 Saturday morning to the Amendment 21 Pub and Grill on Main Street. When officers arrived, they found the man suffering from a gunshot wound. The victim was taken to a hospital where he later died. The name of that victim has not been released. The suspect, 36-year-old Ricky Tyrone Camp, arrested, charged with murder. He's under investigation. The latest traffic in the Carolinas' most trusted forecast from the News Talk 98 WORD Weather Center are next. Here's Tom Hill from Caterpillar Wraps.
A wrap can be anything from graphics on a vehicle to graphics on a wall to graphics on the floor. A vehicle wrap is like a mobile billboard, and it works for you 24/7. It can be anything from just getting your name and your logo on your vehicle to a complete full wrap. What separates us, I would say, is that we're a full service in-house. We do everything from design to printing to installation. We're going to handle it soup to nuts. The number one thing is customer satisfaction. We want to put out a quality product. We want people to be happy. We want people to turn around and tell somebody else, hey, these guys, if you go with them, they're going to take care of you. If we wrap a vehicle and somebody in turn starts to generate revenue from it and book business, that's what we're all about, is to help other businesses grow their business.
Check them out online at Katazoom.com. That's KATAZoom.com. When you're hiring for your business, ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology makes
Just sit for a minute and think about this, right? Let me set this up. Okay, here's CBS, and I know it hurts for them to report this.
Overnight, CBS projected Donald Trump the winner in Arizona, giving him a complete electoral vote sweep of the 7 battleground states. With a final tally of 312 electoral votes, Republicans scored their biggest White House win in 36 years.
Exactly.
CNN actually forced to report that Trump win was so massive it broke history. As in exit poll history. Biggest win for a Republican ever in exit poll history. No other Republican's ever done this. Not like this. Nobody has. Now, let's think about this for a minute, okay? Think about it. Like, here's the thing. You listen to talk radio, right? You're about roughly 15% of America. You are the most informed people, not just in the country, but in the world. And if you listen to this station, you're kind of above even that, okay? So you get frustrated. You get very frustrated because you know what's going on. You don't understand these other yahoos. Why can't we just fix this? This isn't hard. Understand, they're a minimum 9 months to a year behind us. Easily, if they ever catch up. Okay? And yet, with what little they were allowed to know, and that increased dramatically because of acts because of free speech allowed the first time since 2020. With what little they were allowed to know, think what the American people just did from the Democrats' perspective, okay? Let me remind you of this. It's going to hurt a little bit. Stick with me, okay? Donald Trump is a 34-count convicted felon. The first ever felon president. Donald Trump was convicted in a civil court, forced to pay out a judgment to his alleged rape victim. Rapist? Right there in the changing room, we're told. Yeah, rapist, look at him paying out $100 million plus, by the time he's done. $100 million plus to his victim. That air quotes. Told she was his victim. That was the start. Then we went on to the fraud trial. Massive, record-breaking judgment for fraud. He was convicted. Understand, he was convicted of fraud in New York court system. Now, it had a civil penalty, not a criminal one, but that was a fraud conviction. So convicted of fraud, forced to pay out to his alleged victims, who, by the way, love him and said it alleged business with him. Whatever, they're Democrats. Fraud, rape, and then the 34-count felon conviction. Okay, so the Democrats did all this. We know it was fake. You know it was fake. But the American people don't know, like you know, how fake it was. Because they don't get good news. Right? And American people looked at this and went, 34-count convicted felon, fraudster, rapist, or cop, or the Democrats. And they're like, yeah, I'm with the rapist. I'm with him. I'm with the fraudster. Yeah, and the guy, the felon, that guy. People are putting it on t-shirts and walking around. Yeah, I'm with the felon. Do you know how insane that is? Look at that. Take a moment to appreciate this moment. Like, take a deep breath and understand what we want, but who we want it with, and under what circumstances we want. Because it'll blow your mind when you start thinking about it. And the left, over the weekend, you know what they had in response? More plans to censor us. Oh, we're going to have to shut this down. Why? Because then people know who we are. When people got just a glimpse of who they were, they're like, yeah, the film, we're with him all day long. No, that guy makes so much more sense. Take a listen over the weekend. This is the left planning to censor us over the weekend.
I think in a normal country, we would say our words that can be way down in different set of regulations for social media platforms are this big.
Regulate social media because one of the biggest offenders is DC and Congress have not been able to do one thing in regard to the role
Through YouTube videos, through podcasts, from all the way slowly to a full-blown fascist politics. We don't have the equivalent of Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson to move that man in a feminist direction.
The only answer is censorship.
Country.
The only answer is censorship. Guys, censor us. In a normal country would censor people who disagree. No, that's not normal. That's a totalitarian regime. We had one. It was called the USSR. We have one today. It's called China. And they're whining and complaining. We don't have a Peterson. We don't have Jordan Peterson. We don't have Joe Rogan. You have ABC, MSNBC, CBS, NBC, CNN. You have the New York Times, the Washington Post, you have the LA Times, you have every single liberal community newspaper in this country, and you can't get it done. They wanted to fill it instead. Why? Because the public got to know they were next to X, that's why. It's unbelievable. Texture is 80. Have you seen the Facebook and TikTok meltdowns of these people in the group chats? They are saying the election was stolen. Can we call them election deniers now? They're claiming Elon Musk stole the election. It's hilarious. Texture rates 80. Kamala Harris only one. Yes, this is true. 2 states that require voter ID. Let's sink in. What would have happened in Illinois or New Jersey if those states required photo IDs? I say we find out. Texture rates so fortunate to be informed. Thank you, Tara. Yeah, thank you too. Texture rates, Tara. America loves an outlaw. Trump 2024. Yeah. And the texture rates, the left also has Hollywood. No, they don't. They had to pay Hollywood. This is incredible this morning. This is my favorite story this morning. All those concerts you saw, John Bon Jovi, yeah, where they were for her. She didn't pay those. That's why she went broke. Ended up $20 million.
Yeah, she's $1 billion in debt.
Concert at the end because the check recording. Paid Oprah $1 million. Those endorsements won't be. And when you're a leftist, you can't even get Hollywood to come out and endorse you unless you pay them. Yeah, I know. I know. It's bad for them, not for us. Meanwhile, headline, I love this, it makes me happy. FBI employees terrified of being fired when Trump arrives. He's going
They
to
will be fired. Fucking faggot motherfuckers. Look at these.
If Donald Trump doesn't defeat the deep state now, as soon as he leaves office, he will spend the rest of his life in prison and he will die there. And probably not of old age. You have the Secret Service watching. Prison, not the last year before you get shanked in the shower. Oh, did we forget to cover the shower again? If he wants to survive, physically survive, stay out of prison, because they're going to come right for him. They're going to come right back after him. He said he gets out of office, he's got to smash the deep state. There's no choice. I'm hoping he understands that this time. That is, he fully understands. And folks, let me tell you what. We won last week. That was awesome. It was great. It was amazing. But it's not over. No. It's not even close. All we did last week was win the right to get back on the field. That's it. The real battle starts now. The real battle starts now. If he does not defeat the deep state, he'll go to prison. He'll put us there too. They will. They'll just dig in a little hiding holes point. They'll come for him like the hounds of hell the second he's out of office. He's got to smash them now, and he has limited time to do it. And standing in his way is this lunatic in the Senate by the name of John Thune, who threatened Donald Trump, and that means you and me, on national television over the weekend, to stay out of the majority leader's race. Why? He's a liberal. And if he gets it, I will spend the next 2 years telling you how he's blocking the Trump agenda. We have 3 days to stop it. I'm going to tell you how coming up.
Attention terrorists, interact now on the voice of the Carolina. Traffic from the News Talk 98.9 WORD Center. We've got some of those usual slowdowns. 85 southbound around the GSP exit. 57 mile marker southbound side of 85. Now Carolina's most trusted forecast from the News Talk 98.9 WORD Weather Center. Brought to you by Common Sense Retirement Planning.
Skies will become mostly sunny here.
Welcome to Georgia.
76. And for tonight, mostly clear, low near 49. Tuesday, sunny at 71. And Wednesday, sunny sky conditions high around 58 degrees. And meteorologists check out the chance to have the News Talk 98.9 WORD Weather Center. Currently, it's 57.
Taking a moment to recognize, honor, and appreciate all the sacrifices of the men and women who served our military. Veterans Day is a day where everyone really needs to reflect and affirm all those people that right, sacrifice, love for their country, and so we thank them on Veterans.
On Veterans Day, we thank you for your service.
News Talk 98.9 WORD.
Well, I spend a lot of time on really weird, kind of original Wi-Fi. I bet you do too. Nobody sits at their desk and does their work anymore. No, and if I didn't work when I was, out and about doing kid stuff with the kids, if I didn't use that school Wi-Fi, that makes me very nervous. I wouldn't get my work done. And I feel so much better now that I have DuckDuckGo privacy. It keeps me safe no matter what Wi-Fi I used. And here's how it works. It secures your Wi-Fi connection anytime, anywhere, at home, work, abroad, in the coffee shop, wherever you go. It's an extra layer of online protection with DuckDuckGo VPN. It's easy to use. You don't have to install a separate app. You just connect in one click in the DuckDuckGo browser, and that's it. And it works across your whole device, browser apps, and on mobile and desktop. And it can be used in up to 5 locations at once, and it hides your location and IP address from the sites that you visit. Because your connection is encrypted, your ISP, internet service provider, can't see your online traffic either. So it's total privacy, and it protects you from identity theft. It's awesome. And it comes with identity theft restoration, so they automatically help if your identity is stolen. And on top of that, it helps you get your information off those creepy sites that sell it, like your email and your phone and all that stuff. Yeah, it removes it. So you get 3 features for the price of 1. It's just $9.99 a month. That's it. It's a great deal. And they're so convinced you'll love it, they want you to try it for free on me. So check it out. DuckDuckGo.com/word. That's DuckDuckGo.com/word. That's a 7-day free trial. DuckDuckGo.com/word. Then pay $9.99 a month. DuckDuckGo.com/word.
Coming up at 10:05 after the Terra Show, they're still counting the votes in the final House races. Will the GOP make a clean sweep? Join me, Mike Gallagher, right after Terra at 10:05 here on News Talk 98.9 WORD, the voice of the Carolinas.
In 2 miles, take exit 173 for Georgia 17 toward Livonia, Tacoma.
Our usual veterans discount on all products and services. This means veterans and active military get 10% off all month at Overhead Door Company of Greenville. Choose a new garage door opener, or any service or repair and save 10%. Schedule a free in-home estimate for your new garage door, or schedule your annual garage door tune-up before winter really sets in. Schedule online at overheaddoorgreenville.com or call 864-277-90.
Ago, who could have predicted what the internet would bring? Streaming videos, voice assistants, smart homes, work from home. But here we are, wondering what the next years will bring. Whatever it brings, Luno's 100% fiber optic internet is ready with incredible speeds and reliability, so you can do more and be more than you ever thought possible on the internet built for the future. Plans start at $50 per month. Learn more at lunosfiber.com/next.
Americans love using their credit cards. Simple, secure, and hassle-free way to pay. But DC politicians want to change that with the Durham and Marshall credit card bill. This bill lets corporate mega stores pick how your credit card is processed. To use untested
In a half mile, take exit 173 for Georgia 17, Livonia, Tacoma.
And you pay the price. Tell Congress to guard your card, because Americans lose when politicians choose. Learn more at guardyourcard.com. Paid for by the Electronic Payments Commission.
You can live out your MasterChef dream.
Take exit 173, then keep right at the
dream
fork.
kitchen remodel. Skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
Keep right at the fork.
Another girls' night out. I'm so stressed from shopping, I couldn't find anything. Have you tried shopping jewelry television, JTV? I don't know. Everyone in my family is so different. JTV has thousands of jewelry styles, artisan diamonds, pearls, colored gemstones, watches, even gift sets.
Continue on Georgia 17 south for 11 miles.
JTV customers save up to $40 when you shop jtv.com/radio.
Now can you relax? Yes. Another round? Yes.
Let your voice hear.
At 800-9050-989.
Even on your phone.
This is the Terra Show, only on News Talk 98.9
left. This is trending on TikTok now, encouraging people to dish for the holidays their non-liberal family members. You remember when we did no, wait, we didn't do that, did we? After 2020. Not at all. There's the new movement, the MATHA movement. That's trending on TikTok. It's women encouraging other women to poison the men in their life with actual poison. I guess the part where they withheld sex didn't catch on. Men are like, really? Cool. Yeah. You seen liberal women like that? Yeah. Yeah, just cut off your family because they voted wrong. Go ahead. Do you remember us ever doing that? We never did it to them. This is how crazy they are. They're absolutely nuts. And look, I want to play this real quick because this truly is the difference between them and us. This is Lisa Booth on Fox News. And it talks about Trump supporters that she saw one of their correspondents. Take a listen.
And also, what was her focal point heading into Election Day? It was abortion, right? That was going to be her driving force. She ignored the issues that Americans cared about, and it was abortion. She also somehow turned abortion into freedom. Aborting babies is freedom. And, I want to just share something. When I was leaving the convention center last night, Harris, a bunch of Trump supporters came together and they sang Christian hymns. And they sang together. And I thought to myself, these are people, Trump supporters, including these women who voted for Donald Trump. These are people who have been so disparaged, so maligned by the media. They've been called fascist, garbage, all that and the other. And I saw people of all walks of life, all races together, coming together to praise God and to praise this election that we've seen as a country. And I do believe that God had a hand in this election. When you look at Donald Trump, he even said so himself last night when he said, God spared me so I can save this country.
Yep.
And and so I believe that and you can see the divine intervention too, even in Butler, Pennsylvania, where a slight turn of head saved him from an assassin's bullet, or you saw that flag that was tied up on the pole that looked like an angel, and people were sharing it.
The people decide.
It's a political victory that our country has never seen before. Nothing like this.
Check in often for more results and reaction.
News Talk 98.9 WORD, the voice of the Carolinas.
Look, doing this, it attracts some really weird attention. And I've had very strange stalkers over the years who've kind of made me concerned about safety. So look, I don't trust my family's safety and security to just anyone, but I trust absolute security. What I love about them, they're live. They're live right here in the upstate. So they're local right here in the upstate. Aaron and his team have been providing upstate homes, businesses with security service for over 20 years. They do the monitoring from right here live in the upstate, so they're not contracting that out to somewhere in the Midwest, some strange company. They don't require long-term contracts that are stuffed full of hidden fees and constant price increases. And they offer everything from security cameras to 24/7 monitoring. They've got everything covered. And this is truly a system designed especially for you. It's not the one size fits. They provide the best available hardware, always avoid Chinese-made products wherever possible. And you get alerts right on your phone, so you're always in control. And the best part, again, the team is local and always ready to help. So join me and the thousands of others who trust absolute security to protect their homes. Call them for your new security system, 864-322-2333, or go to their website, absolutesecuritysc.com. That's absolutesecuritysc.com.
Are you tired of battling stubborn weight that just won't budge? Hi, I'm Dr. Elliot Hirschhorn with New Life Weight Loss. Like you, I'm a word listener, and I've heard about the other program. Our approach is different. We don't rely on prepackaged meals or one-size-fits-all solutions. Instead, we focus on finding the root causes of your weight challenges through in-depth testing. That means we get to the bottom of why your body is holding on to the weight, so we can tailor a program just for you. Our program is medically supervised, but without the medications or injections. It's a natural, sustainable approach to get you healthy from the inside out. And don't worry, this won't cost you a down payment on a house. It's an affordable, comprehensive plan that teaches you how to eat real food, whether at home or on the go. If you're ready to uncover the real reasons for your stubborn weight, schedule your free consultation, just like Jenny did, who had now lost over 100 pounds. Before you commit to any other program, call New Life today at 864-203-4290 or online at mynewlifeweightloss.com. That's mynewlifeweightloss.com.
The wait is over. Celebrate the grand opening of Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Bristol featuring superstar Blake Shelton live on November 14th. Go all in with over 1,400 slot machines, 50 table games, and a sports book. Relax in one of our 300-plus hotel rooms and enjoy a show at Hard Rock Live. Indulge in world-class dining at Hard Rock Cafe, council-owned steaks and seafood, and more. It's all here at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Bristol. If you are someone who knows a gambling problem or wants help, go right on a gambler.
If you've experienced water damage to your flooring, Greenville Carpet One Floor and Home is ready to help. Greenville Carpet One works with insurance companies across the upstate to make sure you get your home back to normal as fast and as hassle-free as possible. Insurance claims? No problem. Call Greenville Carpet One Floor and Home at 864-478-8234. Stop by at 226 Bell and Davis Circle in Greenville or visit carpet1greenville.com. Your trusted flooring 36 years, Greenville Carpet One Floor and Home.
Do you have shoeboxes full of old videotapes and photos with memories you'd love to share with the family this Christmas? Right now, get exclusive early access to Legacy Box's biggest deal of the year. Digitize your memories for just $9 per tape. That's right, only $9 to preserve and share your precious moments. VHS, VHS-C, Hi8, film reels, and more, saving you over $15 per item. Not to mention, when you digitize your memories now, Legacy Box sends all your memories back on the cloud, so they're easy to access by Christmas, and you can relive them with your family just in time for the holidays. You heard about Legacy Box all year, but now is the best time to digitize your memories. This $9 deal won't last long. Head to legacybox.com/value for early access to our best deal of the year. Don't wait. Secure your digitized memories by Christmas at legacybox.com/value.
Talk 98.9 WLID, voice of the Carolinas.
Always live on the free Odyssey app.
WYRD-FM,
WYRD HD Spartanburg,
Greenville,
Clemson.
from the Carolinas, 24/7 News Center.
15 minutes of non-stop breaking news and stimulating talk.
Begins now on News Talk 98.9 WORD. Here's this hour's big story. President-elect Trump announcing some of his choices for his next administration. Good morning, I'm Lee Rogers in the News Talk 98.9 WORD 24/7 News Center. President-elect Trump announcing former ICE Director Tom Homan as his border czar. Homan criticizing President Biden's handling of the border on Fox and Friends.
Every morning I get up, every morning I'm pissed off over this administration did the most secure border in my lifetime. So I'm going to go back and do what I can to fix it.
Fox's Madeline Rivera has details on another Trump pick for his administration.
Trump also shared this news with the New York Post last night. Trump told the Post, "I am honored to nominate Chairwoman Elise Stefanik to serve in my cabinet as U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations. Elise is an incredibly strong, tough, and smart America First fighter."
Last week, the president-elect named his campaign co-chair, Susie Wiles, to be his White House chief of staff. She'll be the first woman to be named to that position. FEMA is under fire amid allegations of an employee directing relief workers to skip homes with signs supporting President-elect Trump after the devastation. South Carolina's 7th District Republican Congressman Russell Fry joins Fox and Friends this morning, claiming the accusations are an example of the weaponization of our government.
Whether you're a Catholic or a mom that cares about their child's education, this is not who we are. We sanction countries and remove their funding for the type of activities that our own government is doing to its citizens. It is unacceptable, and we're going to put a stop to it.
FEMA says it is investigating the incident and is taking it extremely seriously. In a statement posted on X, Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis says his administration is launching an investigation into FEMA. Today is Veterans Day, a time to honor the service of America's military members. Fox's Tanya J. Powers has more.
It was originally called Armistice Day. They said it's meant to honor the units around World War I. The day falls on November 11th, which is the anniversary of the signing of the armistice that ended the war. In 1954, the holiday's name was changed to Veterans Day in order to recognize veterans of all wars. The Veterans Day National Ceremony is held each year on November 11th at Arlington National Cemetery and includes a wreath laying at the Tomb of the Unknowns. In addition to that event, other prominent ceremonies take place, including at the National World War II Memorial and Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C., as well as local wreath-laying events, parades, and military displays. Jay Powers, Fox News.
So several Veterans Day events are set to be upstate in western North Carolina. The Upstate Salute Concert will be held at Fluor Field in Greenville starting at 5 p.m. this evening. In Spartanburg County, a monument will be dedicated at 11 a.m. this morning at Veterans Point Park at Duncan Brook. Veterans Day Parade will then be held there in Spartanburg starting at 4 p.m. The parade route will end at Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium. Anderson held their Veterans Day Parade event yesterday afternoon, and parades are also scheduled today in the western North Carolina towns of Columbus and Black Mountain. News Talk 98.9 WORD News Time now, 8:04. Business news brought to you by Common Sense Retirement Planning. Join them Saturdays 10 a.m. to noon and Sundays at 8 a.m. and 4 to 6 p.m. here on News Talk 98.9 WORD.
News Talk 98.9 WORD Business News.
Lima One is pulling the plug on the $51 million expansion of its Greenville headquarters from Magby Avenue to the County Square complex on University Ridge. The multinational real estate finance corporation hoped the new 65,000 square foot headquarters across the street from the county administration building could be ready by the end of the year. Construction has not kept pace with the plan, so Lima One now says it has eyes on an alternate site. No further details were released, but a report in Upstate Business Journal says the company remains committed to a Greenville area location. The expansion is expected to create 300 new jobs. County Square developer Roca Point Partners said in a statement Lima One's decision is regrettable. Other tenants are interested in the site. I'm Chris Lee. That's your News Talk 98.9 WORD Business News. Traffic from the News Talk 98.9 WORD Traffic Center. We do have some delays, 85 northbound around the 52-mile marker, and then 85 southbound around the 57-mile marker around the GSP area. Also in Greenville County, got a collision, Donaldson Road and Augusta Road, and then in Greenville, we've got a collision, US 276 in North Main. Now the Carolina's most trusted forecast from the News Talk 98.9 WORD Weather Center.
Skies will become mostly sunnier for today with a high around 76. And for tonight, mostly clear, a low near 49. Tuesday, sunny, high of 71. Wednesday, sunny, sky conditions, a high around 58 degrees. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Fucci from the News Talk 98.9 WORD Weather Center. Currently, it's 57.
Download the free Odyssey app, follow News Talk 98.9 WORD, and have news alert for your phone. I'm Lee Rogers of the Tara Show on News Talk 98.9 WORD, the voice of the Carolinas.
From high atop on Red Mountain,
we're covering the Carolinas like never before with 100,000 of power. This is the Tara Show. The Tara Show. News Talk 98.9. The voice of the Carolinas.
You know how in moments of your life, key moments of your life, big moments in your life, you not only remember them happening to you, but you also remember where you were?
Yes.
Like, I remember exactly where I was when the second plane hit the towers, and I heard it over the radio. I was in my car, and I know exactly what intersection I was in Charlotte. I was a reporter. I was going to cover something. I'll never forget that. I know exactly where I was sitting the first time that I learned that I was pregnant. It was really cool.
That's pretty important.
Yeah, like that. So you don't just, it's not just, branded into you that you learned it or that, but those details about where you were. And I actually saw a fascinating psychological study on this once. I tried to find it this morning. I couldn't. One of the other things I remember among those things is where I was standing the moment that I learned that after 2016, after Trump's victory, Paul Ryan had offered to resign as Speaker. Paul Ryan had opposed Donald Trump. Trump said, stay on. And I know where I was standing when I heard that news. And then my was to yell, sort of by the guy, just to make sure I remember it too. And my husband is a glass half full kind of guy. Said, well, you know what? Maybe I'll work with Trump. Maybe I said, no, I know this guy is not going to work with Trump. And sure enough, Paul Ryan, running on the Oakland Borders globalist, who was a big amnesty fan, what? You bottled up Trump's agenda for 2 years. You don't have to be screaming about it. You're on and on. You know, when today people say Trump didn't get the wall built, you know, the whole of every city would. Yeah, because Paul Ryan blocked it for 2 years. Yeah, Trump helped Democrats, but yeah. Trump wasn't able to do the broad things that he needed to do. He had to do them executively because Paul Ryan blocked it. Well, they don't have Paul Ryan anymore. Thank God he's out of the house.
In half a mile, continue straight to stay on Georgia 17 South.
The open borders wing is John Thune in the Senate. John Thune or John Cornyn, doesn't matter which one, they're both running for Senate Majority Leader, will block Trump's agenda as surely as Paul Ryan ever did. Here's just to give you a hint. Here's a headline from Breitbart. Senator Cornyn
continue straight to stay on Georgia 17 South
with Democrats. This is what, because he's a Democrat. That's why. Okay, headline. This is from the Federalist. Molly Hemingway wrote it last year. Republicans can't win until Mitch McConnell's gone. Well, finally Mitch McConnell's gone, but who is his heir apparent who he has groomed for this position? It is John Thune. That's who it is. This guy is going to block the Trump agenda. I'm going to be sitting in this chair after a historic victory for the next 2 years, screaming and yelling because we can't get the most basic border security legislation through. That is exactly what will happen. Now listen to this. This guy had the unmitigated gall, John Thune, over the weekend to threaten Donald Trump on national TV, because that's exactly what this is. Telling him to stay out of the Senate Majority Leader vote. Who are you? Who are you? Take a listen to this. Threat.
A quarter mile, continue straight onto Bowersville Street North.
You know, obviously, if he wants to, we could exert a considerable amount of influence on that. But honestly, I think my preference would be, and I think it's probably in his best interest to stay out of that. These Senate secret ballot elections are probably best left to the senators, and he's got to work with all of us when it's all said and done. But whenever he
continue straight onto Bowersville Street North.
Yeah, he better stay out of it because he's got to work with us. That is a threat to block his agenda right there. Now, contrast that with another.
Continue on Bowersville Street North for 3/4 of a mile.
Rick Scott of Florida. No threats, just a promise to get Trump's agenda through.
Now, how do we get Trump's agenda done? How do we get his nominees done? How do we codify his executive orders? That's what's up for this leadership race right now. So I'm running to change. We've got to have a big change. We got $36 trillion of our drug business, open military. We've got to change the way.
We don't have time for John Thune's games. We don't have time to do Paul Ryan all over again for 2 years, screaming and yelling because John Thune is sitting up there. And here's the thing.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Franklin Springs Street.
Could you pick him in the lineup? No. He's been number 2 in charge on the GOP side. Can't pick him out of the lineup, could you? Recognize that name? No. He's been AWOL from every major fight with the Democrats that we have had. Period. End of memo. And that's when he wasn't on their side.
At the light, turn right onto Franklin Springs Street.
He's Democrat, and he does not belong in power. You can see the hostility right there, threatening Trump on CNBC. Again, the reason you don't know him, you've never seen that background. You've never seen. He has done nothing but undermine Donald Trump. In fact, one of the few times we've heard from John Thune was when there was the Jean Carroll rape trial verdict. And he trashed.
Continue on Franklin Springs Street for 1 mile.
He trashed Trump on national television, talking about how we should elect a president. But this is who Cornyn and Thune are. Okay, they are the last